Hey up. One or two people have asked me about this trend pocket hole jig that I've used in one or two videos. So I thought I'd just do a quick video on it, on my feelings on it. So anyway, let's have a look at it. This is the pro version of the jig. Basically what it comes with is a bag. It's got an adapter piece in there. I'll mention that in a bit. The instructions, which is the Pro Pocket Jig. So it comes with the screwdriver with the square head, the drill bit with the depth stop, an Allen key. This is for adjusting the height of your drill bit. And then it comes with these out wings, which you can put your piece of wood in here, which is a stop, or you can take them off and put them sort of that way where they're just a bit of a guide for holding your wood. They sell these in America, so I believe, under a different name. They're exactly the same, but they call them masker, from what I gather. It also comes with this clamp as well for clamping your bits of wood at the same height. One other thing it does come with is it comes with some bags of screws. There's not many, probably, I don't know, 50 screws in different various sizes, which were in the bag when it came. One thing it doesn't come with is this board. Now this board I've made myself. I did see them online, and somebody was making them, selling them, but I've got a little CNC myself, so I decided to just make my own. And to be fair, you know, it's pretty handy just having it on this board and clamp. All I do is just clamp it to my bench, like so, when needed. And it's ideal. It keeps everything together, and it keeps it all nice and tidy. Now the one thing I like about this is it's just so easy set up. Basically you undo these nailed nuts and you set your depth. So let's say I've got, this is sort of 18mm MDF as I've got here. So you set it to the nearest measurement, which is there, 19mm material thickness, and tighten your nuts up. That then sort of sets the depth. Now what we need to do now is to make sure is the drill bit is set right with this depth collar. To make sure the depth collar is set right, if we have a look at this here, this piece, it's got all different measurements on. Now you'll see there's one 12 to 19mm. If we can get it in focus, there we go. 12 to 19mm. What we need to do is put the drill bit in and drop it down onto this 12 to 19mm level. So we drop it into the jig there, and then we put the drill bit in till it hits that. Now what I need to do is adjust it here, so I'll get the Allen key, undo the grub screw, drop it down to the level. Again, the tip of the drill bit is hitting that 12 to 19mm where it's measured on there, and then we tighten up the grub screw. That now, we can take that out, put it back in as holder. That now, the drill bit is set to depth. If you're not sure about the thickness of your timber that you're using, there is a gauge across here. So if I drop my wood on there, it does tell me it is 19mm, which allows you then to set everything up right. This clamp here, which has got rubber on the front, you just adjust this up now till it's pushes snug on it, and then tighten the nut up. Everything's basically set up now, ready for drilling. As you can see, my timber is sitting on this piece here, and what I can do is move that around so it becomes a stop. So if I move that out here, I can then have that as a stop there for if I've got any repetitive pieces that I need drilling exactly at the same position. And you can basically do that on the left or the right. So they're either there to balance the timber if you want the timber going straight through, or you can set it up as a stop. Now, one great feature of this is its dust control. This here is where you attach the hoover in. I'll put my hoover hose straight into there, and the dust control is absolutely brilliant on it. Hardly any dust comes off. So that's a massive plus for this trend pocket hole jig. What you also find as well, when you've got the hoover running, the suction, in effect, it kind of pulls the wood towards the jig. It really does suck on it. Right, what I'll do now, I'll just drill a couple of holes. It'll get a bit noisy because I'll put the vac on as well. So let's see how it goes. As you've probably seen there, while I was drilling, there was no dust at all, and there's hardly anything there. That's one thing you do get with it. See how we're getting a bit of a tear out on the side? That's probably the only negative I find, but I mean, my drill's quite old now, but it does clean up. If you want it clean up, it will do. It's the only negative with pocket hole drills. You always seem as though you get a bit of a tear out on the left hand side, the right hand side of the hole that you're drilling. This is drilling a piece of hardwood. It's 15mm thick. The depth is the same, so I haven't had to adjust my drill. Again, let's put the hoover on. Again, hardly any dust. Now if you look at that again, you see we've got this very slight tear out on the side, but a little bit of sanding soon gets rid of that. But in general, it's not bad at all. Right, I mentioned this little plate earlier on, and basically what this is for is it's to make your pocket hole jig, I suppose, more portable. If you just want to clamp it to a piece of wood and not basically have it on a jig. And basically this piece here you take out, you undo from underneath here, you undo some Allen key screws, and you kind of fit that to it. So in effect it kind of takes away the whole of the base unit, and you just end up with this end piece here, which gives you a more portable piece. It's not something I've used myself, but I suppose it would come in handy in certain circumstances. Now, I mentioned the screws that came with them, and these are the type of thing. You can see like a square head. These are coarse ones for stuff like MDF and what have you. But then you use the drill bit that comes with it, which again is a square head. And in effect, we screw it in, and as you can see, hopefully it does a pretty good job in sort of getting it down there. One other little thing worth mentioning, I think, is if you haven't got it fixed to a board like I have, you can clamp it to a bench here with if you can use like a T-bar clamp on it, and that allows you to fix it down to your bench, which is again another little handy feature. Anyway, that's it. I think overall, personally, I find the pocket hole jig pretty good. I did used to have a little cheap thing, £5, and it's hands down far better than that. I think they currently sell it around about £150 for this particular kit. They do like a cut down version of it, which is a bit cheaper. I know I've had this now probably a couple of years, and I paid about just over £100, I think, £110 when I had it. But they are a bit dearer now, but I think they're worth it. Everything's solid metal, it's well made. The only negative I can find at times is you get this little bit of tear out on the side of the pocket, but you know, it is pocket hole stuff, you know, it isn't sort of fine joinery if you like. So overall, yeah, pretty good. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you can like and subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. And I'll see you on the next video.